Dylan, and I'm a stand-up comic.
You know what I mean? You're a loser. Get a better job, you know? Okay.
I was starting fights between the girls being like, yeah, call her fat.
I know the women in the room right now are kind of like, well, that's just kind of like the plight of being a woman. And it's like, well, yeah, it's annoying. And we all want you to stop. But,
I'm Dylan, and I have the best throat in town. Well, I didn't really know that stand-up comedy was a thing. The only experience I had with stand-up comedy was Kathy Griffin, and I didn't even know she was doing stand-up. I thought that she was just Kathy Griffin and doing what she does on Bravo with all her specials. And then I was out of high school, and I was in community college, and watched Sarah Silverman's Jesus is Magic special, and it like blew my mind. And I was like, what is this? And I looked up all about it. It was stand up, and I just started watching every special I could find, and eventually did that for 3 years, and then I started watching videos of other people who were coming up, and I realized like, oh, like this is something I could do, and looked up an open mic and started doing it. I moved to Austin because I was living in Portland, Oregon for 4 years, doing comedy out there. And I kind of, during the pandemic, had become quite the alcoholic, and just stopped doing stand-up and was drinking every day. And I realized I needed to get sober. So I looked up places that was like where hot, cool people were at. And I visited Austin, and I noticed that everyone here was like running with their shirt off and like drinking smoothies, and everyone seemed really happy. And I knew that there was a potential that the comedy boom would happen here because of Joe Rogan's club opening up. And so I just kind of chose to live here and got a place, and have been here for almost 2 years now. The Austin comedy community is, I would say, when I was in Portland, I love a lot of people out there, but it was never my scene. And I've never felt more a part of a comedy scene than I do in Austin. It's really supportive, and then like really supportive of like what's funny. And so people are constantly pushing each other to get better, and also, you know, on each other's side, constantly shit talking, but also everyone just wants you to be the funniest version of yourself. So I've had a great experience here.
Dylan's significant right now. He's significant, period. He's learned. He did a competition called Funniest Person in Austin.
Okay.
There was about, we're going to say 300 people that did this competition. Out of those 300 people, this man threw, I think, 8 rounds, fucking won. Yeah. And Austin is what's known as a significant comedy hub, et cetera, et cetera. So to be crowned the funniest person in Austin, no matter what fucking year it is a big thing.
Yeah, no, that's
he did that.
What year was
now,
that? This year?
Wait for it. No, it gets better.
All right.
How long you been in Austin, sir?
When was the last time you were
2 years. How long you been doing comedy?
6 months.
Okay, so that's only 3 months, 6 months. We're gonna say, fuck it. We'll say a year and a half longer than what you've done around here. I'm fucking numbers up right now.
As I always say, competitions don't mean anything.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
I love you.
They don't mean asshole. But he's significant though. I'm gonna say that.
What it did for me was there's a lot of comedians here, and now every comic knows my name, and which is very helpful in a scene to make sure that you're consistently doing shows and going out and meeting new people. You meet a ton of comics, you don't always remember them, so everyone knows who I am, which is very helpful for, you know, getting on shows.
Talk to these people, dog. He's here for a reason. There's a whole, I know y'all probably don't believe in God and all that stuff. I do.
I do witchcraft.
But that don't need to hear nor there. There's a reason why stuff like this keeps happening. I'm over here talking about coincidences and shit.
Yeah.
And then sure enough, I bring you up here, and you could have said something. He's like, huh? German, Spanish. We don't combine. We don't get it. But you say something about Oregon. You say something about Oregon. You say something about Portland. I don't know like the future and all that shit, but I know how to bring energy
You've
together.
just done like mushrooms at least once.
No, oh well, yes, but not like the good shit though. Like a little like in a candy bar shit. Not like I haven't tripped. I want to fucking trip.
Really?
Just if you're gonna do stand up, you have to do it as much as physically possible, which if you're in a city like Austin is every single night, and that your entire life will change. Not always for the better. you start relating more to comedians than you do to normal people, and then all of a sudden all of your friends are comedians, and you have to kind of let another part of your life die.
Just kidding, I'm gay.
Okay, talking about my personal life on stage, I mean, it's basically everything I talk about is my own life.
You couldn't come out, you know? And if they still give me attitude to go, actually, when I was 17 years old, I was tied to the back of a pickup truck and dragged around town with signs that says God hates gays. Yeah, that didn't happen. But the look on their eyes when I say it, oh my God.
Fucked up.
It is. I know. It is, but to feel like a big difference.
do an impression.
I hate you.
Do an impression of a straight guy.
Oh my God, and give it up for Ariel, who's behind the curtain.
Here. Dog show. This is just my ego because I value myself as a very good comedian, and so when I don't do well, I'm like, I don't like it. Probably just gonna watch Vampire Diaries, go to bed, and I have to be awake in, what time is it?
It's 12:06.
I have to be up in 5 hours and 20 minutes. My alarm will go off. Because also you gotta be skinny. Okay? And the only way you can be skinny is making chicken. This has been incredible, guys. Absolutely. A sign off from Dylan Carlino. Another horrific night of doing comedy, and tomorrow I'll wake up and I'll love it again. But tonight, it's over.
I wait tables. I do identify as a waitress, it's just who I am. And people, it's attached to a hotel, and you know, I'm a bad server. I'm a great server, but I'm a bad employee, as I believe it is my job to punish people who I think aren't acting appropriate in restaurants. So if you have a bad attitude and you want an espresso drink, we don't have an espresso machine. Hopefully, I won't be a server for much longer, but that's where we are right now.
Dylan's so great, works hard, and plays hard too. We get to hang out, it's just key. It's great. Dylan's great. I don't know what else to say. Dylan is like my favorite person to work with by far, definitely.
Nothing specific?
Well, I said you work hard and we play hard too. We get to hang out. Yeah, exactly. We're funny. We get to hang out. And
I will say, I do not wait until I no longer have to wait tables anymore. It really does suck.
Podcast is going great. We literally just hit 11,000 followers today on Instagram, so things are good. Things are on the up and up. You're never gonna, this is the last chance to get me for free, so you guys are really lucky. I mean, it's really a shocker. I'm gonna look like such an asshole in this. Okay, keep going.
Shorts on, you stupid idiot. Like, I will fucking kill you. Rip the shorts off and humiliate you in front of everybody.
I just love that.
Yeah, I really think we're at the beginning of a very big trajectory. I come off like such an asshole. I also hate myself. You know what I mean? We're all having a good time.
Experience of like going out and having like the gay scene be part of my life. My life, like basically my adult became the stand-up comedy. So stand-up comedy, just comedy, I guess. But it, so I guess that just has never been my social circle. And so sometimes I feel uncomfortable, not uncomfortable, but like, do you guys like me? Am I in trouble? Like I feel like I said the wrong thing.
I've never in my life, I'm really gonna harp on this. I mean, I've never in my life, but this is psychotic. How is that a weird question? Is the show gonna happen? There's no one. Well, I'll tell you this, if no one's there, I'm not gonna go up. I don't need that. Who am I performing for? You, the door guy? I'll go home.
Well, make some noise now for Dylan Carlino!
Keep it going for Maya. How you guys doing tonight? Are we having fun? Are we having fun? Are we having fun?
You're kind of having fun. Yeah, you're getting there. She's getting there. Okay.
Who am I? I'm just someone who wants to do stand-up comedy. You know, I'm mean. I'm a bitch. I'm nice. You know. Yeah, I guess who am I? I say I read. I haven't read a book in a year. And there's books all around my apartment. They haven't been read. That's someone who I am. I guess I'm a liar. I'm a small town girl living in a big city.